All right, so what we have going on here tonight is we have a television show on Bowl TV that is one of epic proportion. You see, in the first match, we have the youngest bowler in the field, Jillian Martin, who's 16 years old, taking on Liz Johnson, who is the GOAT. I heard Shannon O'Keefe a little bit earlier ago call Jillian Martin the baby GOAT, and I thought that was pretty funny. Now, the winner of that match is going to go on to take on our number 2 seed, Dasha Kovalova, who bowled 260 the last game to get into the number 2 seed. And our number 1 seed, kind of coming out of nowhere, was Bryanna Cote, who bowled a huge game the last game down the stretch. So imagine a 16-year-old who's in high school competing in this event, being able to go out there and make a television show. It's pretty incredible. All the action is going to take place right behind me here on lanes 9 and 10. Let's check in with each one of the bowlers now. What are we doing here, Dasha?
Putting water in. Nothing suspicious at all.
All right, Dasha. So how are you feeling about this show here tonight?
I'm nervous, but also very excited to be back on the lanes and compete in the show. Still got it.
Who would you like to bowl in your first match?
Honestly, I don't really bowl against people. I bowl against the lane, so it doesn't really matter. I would be happy to bowl both of the ladies because everybody who made the show are incredible.
That's a professional answer.
Thank you. I tried to be professional. I'm sweating right now. It was really hard.
Did you think you were going to be the number 1 seed tonight?
No, I honestly didn't look at scores the last 3 games just because I felt getting ahead of myself, and I know that when I start to wander with my brain, I just need to stay focused. So that's what I did. I knew that Dasha and I were close in score, so I was kind of looking at her score, and I was like, I'll try to stay with Dasha. And Jillian didn't have a great game, but I figured she was a million pins ahead of me, so I just tried to get as many pins as I could to stay in the show. And when the refs told me you're number 1 seed, I was like, what? So, I'm thankful for it.
Just kind of trying to calm down, get ready, and see what I can do. So, hey, I've been drinking water, eating some food, just getting myself prepared.
Hey, Jim Callahan, what do you think of this youngster right here?
Amazing. I'll tell you what, it's the first time I really got to see her bowl for a long time, and I've been analyzing certain parts of it. It's really impressive. Concentrating, looking at her footwork today, and I mean, it's spotless. She walks dead straight, and it's been really impressive. I mean, the most impressive thing as you watch these shows is she doesn't use a spare ball. She uses her first ball, a reactive ball. So there's only a few guys that have done that in the past, and they're PBA Hall of Famers, Norm Duke and Brian Boss. So it's going to be interesting. She's got quite a career ahead of her.
There's Liz Johnson.
Hello, Michael.
Working on her bowling balls right there.
Yep. Fresh tape for everything, for every round.
Up and down, day to day.
Yeah, I hung in there. I mean, I guess I fought it. I didn't win a match. I shot 100 over. Just couldn't get the pins to carry. All in all, I'm still here on the show, and I like going up the ladder, so you never know.
Bowling a 16-year-old today, how does that make you feel?
You know what? It's a great bowl. I got a great future, but you know what? It's one frame at a time, so we'll see what happens.
This guy right here is smiling underneath that mask. He is so giddy for this show tonight. So the players are warming up right now. Here's the trophy they're going after here tonight. So tell me about the practice here. How does this work before the show?
So we give the number 1 and number 2 seed 5 minutes on the TV pair. And then after that 5 minutes, we bring in numbers 3 and 4. And they get to practice 10 minutes with all 4 of them together. At the conclusion of that, 1 and 2 leaves and goes down to the other practice pair to stay loose, and that gives 3 and 4 5 minutes of warm-up. After that, our higher seed will then tell me who's going to start the match. So it kind of gives them a little bit of time. At the conclusion of the match, we allow our number 1 seed to throw 2 balls on each lane, while the incoming gets 3 balls on each lane. And then after that match, our number 1 seed will get 3 and 3 before they begin the championship match.
That's a lot of practice.
It is.
Chuck Gardner must be texting the CEO of Brunswick to let him know he's going to get a W tonight.
Absolutely.
How proud are you of Dasha getting here today?
Oh, unbelievably proud. Especially just having faith after I kind of messed her up the first tournament. So I feel really proud of her and her hard work and dedication and just belief. She bowled fantastic, man. She bowled so good.
So it's almost showtime. Good luck to all the ladies. Here we go. Match number 1.
Okay. Good luck.
Guys, one match down. How was it taking on Liz Johnson?
It was crazy. I will admit that when I was the 3 seed, that was what I was most concerned about because I know how good she is and how good she can be. And I just think I make good shots the whole game and I'm pretty happy with my performance. So we'll see what happens next. But I got the initial nerves out of the way, I hope.
Well, Liz.
That sucked, I won't lie.
Yeah, 235, good score.
Yeah, I mean, I hit the pocket and threw it as good as I could have. I wish I made the ball change a little sooner. I'd be lying if I was disappointed, but you know what? I still have 2 more days of bowling left. I gotta look to that right now, and you know, just put this. I mean, I'm proud of finishing 4th. Put this behind me. Go on to the next tournament. So, got a lot of bowling left.
Did you think 235 would be enough to beat the kid?
No, not really. You know, I mean, she's young and not as experienced, but you know, the girl can bowl and she's got a great future. But I knew, and especially on this, I knew I needed a bigger game. I needed at least to shoot 250. And you know, a couple of, you know, the early 9-pin, couple ring 10s. Probably after the second ring 10, I'm like, I got to start striking soon. And just came up a little bit short. You know, I had a clean game. I was proud of myself for finishing off and, you know, not letting down. But that's bowling, and it's not my last rodeo. So, got more to come.
Well, could it be destiny here today? Will Jillian Martin take home the title, or will Bryanna Cote be the spoiler? Well, I guess we're going to find out here in just a few minutes. How are you feeling, Dad? I'm remarkably calm. I'm so at peace right now. One more match.
Oh, it's crazy. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah, anything different here for the title match?
I don't think so. Just throw the ball how I've been throwing it, and whatever happens, happens. Just hopefully I can make good shots the whole game and stay calm.
You got a good ball reaction?
Yeah, I like my ball reaction. I've been throwing this most of the week. I haven't necessarily been able to throw it at the beginning, but we put some more surface on it so I could throw it down there, and it's looking great.
Hi, Dasha.
Hello.
Not the game you were looking for there, huh?
No.
What happened?
It's okay.
don't think I was really bowling my best, to be honest. I got into my head a little bit, and when I got out of it, it was too late. I was anxious, and it got the best of me. I also missed the 4th pin, which is embarrassing, but it happened.
It was awesome. It's probably gonna take me a little bit just to process this because it's all so crazy. Just had a few shots that were good shots, couldn't knock them all down, but hey, I'm happy for Bree. It's great bowling.
Mike, I was just telling him I'm speechless. I've been on, I've been around a long time, and I've seen, she just bowled 700 for 3 games against Liz Johnson, Dasha, one of the up-and-coming stars, and Bryanna, who's an established winner as a champion. This girl is extraordinary. This girl's unbelievable.
I've learned to do what's best for me as both, a little bit more offense than defense is what, Matt McNeil told me to do. I was so nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I've been wanting to win again so bad, and I've been so close so many times, and it always ended in heartbreak. So to be able to go out there and execute, really well, kind of had one errant shot when I left the bucket. And that was the first time I had spared that all week, so it was good to spare that. But, I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because you want something so bad, and you just hopefully, you can put your mind aside, slow everything down, and just execute. And thankfully, I was able to do that today.
Bree's been knocking on the door. She made a show in 2019, had a little struggles at Cedarville, and this has just been something we've been working. This is a 1.5 years in the making, really, and she's been working really hard in the off season. We've been working physical game, mental game, just getting to know her equipment better, using her tools better, and it was just a great day.
She's been a consistent performer for us since she came over. 2 or 3 years ago, she knocked on the door a bunch of times, and I think she's a bowling rat. I mean, she's in the bowling center practicing all the time. You can see the videos that she's always sending to Matt. I deal mostly with the guys, but we talk a bunch lately, of how he continued to grow the girls. And yeah, I mean, she's up with Mike Calderon in Phoenix all the time practicing, and the girl just loves bowling. She's worked on her fitness. She's in better shape. You know what I mean? She's committed to be a champion, and she proved that today. And it's a well-deserved victory. And Jillian bowled great as well.
What an incredible night tonight. JT, why don't you get in here? JT, you produced the entire show. What did you think of the show tonight?
I mean, it was a great effort by the whole team. I always don't like to take credit for everything, but I mean, it was pretty awesome. I think we all killed it, and the bowling was amazing. I just told those guys on a call, if you don't do a good job with the production, it distracts from the bowling, and I thought they did a great job, and the bowling just stood out, and the bowling was absolutely unbelievable.
I thought Jillian Martin was going to get her done tonight, but Bryanna Cote, she just got up there and just did what she needed to do. I was really proud of Bryanna.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be the least anybody's ever talked about a tournament leader in the history of bowling, and then she ends up just taking the title. She bowled fantastic. Jillian was obviously the story, but I mean, I feel really great for Bryanna. I know she went through a lot, the last couple of years, and to get your second title, it means you're legit.
Yeah, no doubt. No fans here, but we do have one above us. That's going to do it for today. We got another tournament coming up too, don't we?
We have 2 more tournaments coming up. We got a regional tomorrow, and then we've got the Hall of Fame Classic starting on Monday, and that concludes Tuesday night.
Man, what a week we've had. We'll see you guys on the next one. Now the winner of that match is going to go on to take on our number 2 seed, Dasha Kovalova, who bowled 260 the last game to get into the number 2 seed.